Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Come on, everybody.
We're here to talk one of our favorites, one of our OG shows on the channel, Temptation Island. This is season five's final bonfire, the season finale, part one. We will be back next week for what seems to be at least an hour, but maybe an hour and a half finale and an hour and a half reunion, which
Well,
there were some great teases that we'll cover at the end of the episode. So we'll be there. We're really looking forward to it. Make sure you like and subscribe here so you can see all of our Temptation Island and Hump Day coverage, including our interview we had with Mark Wahlberg at the end after last season four's finale. And cross fingers, maybe we'll do it again in the future following season five. Okay. So we, like Brian said pre-show, we had 1.5 bonfires, which means we probably could have a good chance next week, some more time, and one baffling haul update per usual. We will start with the baffling haul update. Told Michaela I love you. To me, this guy just knows that he's burned down his life at home and that he needs to go all in and make sure that this girl doesn't have any chance of getting cold feet on him. Whatever, dude.
that's the best way to describe it. It was when he said it, I was like I gasped. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. I was
Really?
looking.
I'm surprised you're surprised by that.
I just I didn't I knew he was dumb. I just didn't think he was that dumb. Is what I'm more blown away by the dumbness. Like you've known her for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
He's literally been like
Yeah,
on
I
closed
don't.
off with her for
We gotta talk to
days.
Ray Rock. Like, what is the timeline of when you're there? Like, because you don't really know.
No,
He
I
might
agree.
say it in the beginning. I just don't remember.
I think it's something like I think it's like 5 weeks or something like that, maybe.
A long time.
I think it's something like that. So I mean, again, I'll hit Ray up and ask him.
Mhm.
I know he was on vacation this week. I owe him a message actually. So I know he was down a while, but I've been around for work and couldn't actually go down,
Mhm.
which is a bummer. But um, let's see. So
She said it back.
what
I love you.
I know she's, but the
I
thing
can't wait
is
for that
like,
reunion. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Them. I don't
yeah,
think they're together. I don't.
no, I don't either. I was surprised because remember I told you I looked up like her Instagram to just like get a vibe on her, and it seemed like she all of those shots. And I don't know the timeline of filming, so I couldn't go and like pinpoint. But it seemed to me that most of the recent photos were all like very professional, known how to be done, influencer esque. Didn't come off, and again, this could just be, shame me if I'm wrong. Did not come off as somebody who is like settling into like a new committed like relationship. I'm not saying they're like slutty or like anything. They just the vibe to me came off like this is somebody that's like living that life. Is he at 35 going to be cool unless he's having his like early midlife crisis, just like following her around? Will she want him following her around? Like,
Yeah. The only thing I say about the when you do the socials is I wonder if they're like, hey, you can't post anything.
no, I mean, I know that for sure. So I again, I'm just it doesn't make sense to us that it would like work, right? So
Right. Yeah.
like we're
I don't. Yeah. That's where I'm kind of at.
and that's the I just didn't get any the inkling to me was that I don't think she was that going in. She mentions being more of like what she had like a regular job. She said she was like a nurse or something.
Yes. Maybe I don't remember.
So again, I'm like, okay, this is a transition into more of like the again, which we like reality and influencer life. We're all about that. Like, cool, like
Mhm.
do a million different shows and all that kind of crap. It's quick. Doesn't seem like there was a lot. I mean, again, to be fair, they went on all the dates with each other. They didn't
Right.
do anything else with anyone else this season, which whatever. I'm enough. I'm done talking with that.
Yeah.
That
Yeah. Me
stinks.
too.
Maricela and Christian, we've been big Maricela fans. I like this one. This it was like all business.
Mhm.
Neither were like crappy to one another. They both
Yeah.
acknowledged it's weren't didn't have a great relationship, and she calls him out for not sending a video, and he kind of vowed he's like, I sorry, saw you hook up with someone else at that point. Did you really need me to tell you that you I didn't like it? It's not like you were gonna care, right? Like, I'm a coward, I guess. Like, I thought
Yeah.
it was
This one
pretty good.
was strategically put first for a reason because it was like business.
yeah, like she's been pronouncing it for a while that she was done. So there was no drama. And it's fine. Like you're allowed just like oh, listen, talk about no drama. Hall literally left the villa 2 weeks ago and like got dumped his fiance. So I mean, like talk
Mhm.
about why they should have put them first, honestly. Just got that thing like, out of the way. Get to the damn
I
other
think that
couple.
one's going to be a little more deep than you think. I think that's going to be number
Probably
three.
deep from her point of view.
Yeah, I think that one's going to be number three because the great one we don't know. I think that one is just like such a wild card.
It's so fun. She looks so pissed off, and hers, it's so classic. And then in the reunion preview, she's just like, he looks like the same thing again. Like he just seems like she's just like so annoyed by him and mad. So if they're together or not together anymore, it's just, I cannot wait. The reunion is like
The reunion, Temptation Island reunion is usually pretty good.
the Temptation Island reunion last season was
It was
elite.
it was really good last
So
season.
like I'm looking forward because there's a lot of stuff now. Like I want some of like Caitlyn's family there, like in the
Yeah,
crowd.
that's
Like
they do it in a long enough manner where like stuff goes on at home and we get the deets.
oh my god, yes.
And Mark uses like Jedi mind tricks to get it out of everybody. That's what I love.
So yeah, good on them. I'm glad. A little bit of a surprise. Maricela didn't go home with her guy that she had been hooking up with, but Christian went home with Alexis.
Yeah, and that's like a newer relationship. Yeah, that one's not gonna work. Or maybe, but I don't
Whatever,
have faith in it.
cool, I guess. But it
Yeah.
looks like he's in some trouble in the preview next week if the editing wasn't an editing trick and they're not talking about someone else. But there may be what we'd like to refer to as some baby mama drama.
Yeah. Mark's putting on his Mari hat.
Oh God, Jerry. I cannot wait to be able to do that for the Golden Bachelor.
No, we did that first, and they like we did that when we first heard about it on the show, and then they did it at that. I know you didn't watch it yet, but they actually do a chant like that.
Ah,
We did that
his
first,
mother.
but we're gonna do it. We're gonna it's that should be just like our open for that. It's just like us doing Jerry.
Yeah, it will be. It 100% will be. All right, let's move over to one of our favorite couples to talk about this season, Rob and Vanessa. We've been very hard on Vanessa this season, and I'm not saying we've been unrightfully tough on her, but she's been intense. Rob has been basically crying the entire season that he's some sort of abuse victim.
Yep.
Gets to the final bonfire. She was great. I'm going to start with that. I thought she owned her stuff, was composed for
For
most of it.
95% of it.
For
From what
most
we
of it, not until the credits started rolling. We'll get to that in a second. But I do want to say initially, she put her best foot forward after he had gone first and basically said, like, you've been crappy. And he admitted that he had more stuff ready to unload, assuming there was going to be some kind of like rebuttal.
she was like a bottle of champagne just constantly being shaken up. And then like finally near the end, just
Very,
one
very,
like a little piece of air got in there. It's like, hey, did you sleep in the same bed with her? And it was just like blow.
yes, I did. She got up instantly up. Like, not
I,
even,
I
oh,
was so annoyed, Bill, because I was looking for a wide shot of like that conversation, and I can't. They don't have it. They only have like one or the other, and it's
like
just
with
something.
Mark in it too.
I wanted like both of them in there, like
Okay,
her,
okay.
because she does it in a way like where she's looking at him, and then she just kind of like does like this full turn,
You're
and then
right.
like
She
walks
did.
in front of
She
him.
did.
It's,
She like evolved right there and she was
yeah,
out.
she's like ready to throw down.
So I'm funny to see. I'm not funny. It is going to be very curious to see.
I dude, that was going on pace because like Ray, I remember Ray Rock was on and we agreed with them that like they could get back together, and it was treading that way.
Is it crappy of me to say that like I got excited though because I've been like praying for the perfect season this
Yeah,
season based on how things have
I still think this might be a fake. Like it's
a
not
fake
fake.
out and that she's going to calm down and they're going to leave
Yeah.
together probably. Mark, if you're watching and you're retroactively back in time, like let them fight it out. It's not time to step in and mediate. Let them fight it out and see what happens. You got to let
Mm-hmm.
it ride.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree with you though. I do think they're twisted. They're not going to be together at the reunion. I think that like by the reunion, none of them will be together again. But like it's just like maybe I think Paris and Great would have maybe gotten back together even, but then broken up again.
I don't know. That's like the best. I have no clue. Like what? I don't know. Can't wait. I literally cannot wait.
I agree. Um, okay, cool. So next week we will do the finale. We will do the reunion. We also have the season finale review here of the Big D on the channel. So we have Hump Day Wednesday covered. And while it has been fun, are excited to kind of close the chapter. The summer is we're feeling it. We're close to the fall football and our fall shows. But don't worry if you've been looking for Wednesday night coverage. We will have you actually earlier starting next Wednesday because we also have the ultimatum starting on Netflix. So Brian and I will figure that out.
Yeah.
We will probably try to get that out or record it earlier in the I'll figure it out earlier in the night and I'll drop it probably and yeah we'll figure it out. Yeah, but
We
we
don't
like
talk
getting
about that
we
time.
get it out. But we're excited. We are excited.
You can't tell by our sleepy eyes, but we are excited.
Honestly, we promise you it is not that close to midnight. um but hell, we really appreciate it. Thank you for following us along the full season, and we will be back for season two. Not season two. I'm thinking about Big D. See, we are delirious. We will be back for the finale next week, Temptation Island, and when there's season six, we'll be back for that. But for myself and Brian, thank you. Peace.